Okay, we should be live now. 2 streams in a row. We're starting early. This has to be like some kind of record. Audio sounds good. I'm going to get it set up in Discord, and then we will start. Alrighty, everything is good, so that means we can get started. The playoffs is here. In year number 2, we're going to go through the entire wildcard round today. We're going to watch 3, which were voted on earlier today by the Discord, and we are going to simcast the other 3. So on Sunday, we had our Week 18 stream, and this is the playoff bracket we have. It was a very exciting Week 18. And now we get to the playoffs, and what has, in my opinion, been one of the more interesting OFL seasons in a while, with a lot of really fun storylines and just randomness. So I'm expecting a very exciting playoffs. I'm going to make some slight changes to the sliders. I wanted to do it earlier, but now I'm remembering. Good thing I'm remembering now. Who are you going to draft number 1? Does his name rhyme with fan? In that case, yes. All right, what do I specifically want to turn up? Well, interceptions, of course. We're going to put those up 7 for now. I keep trying to move the interceptions up, but it doesn't do anything. I think I'm going to do +5 for QB accuracy and -10 for tackling. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going to decide the order of what we are going to do. So I think we're going to start with... Would we rather start with a simcast or a watch? I don't really have a preference what we start with. And then from there, we'll figure out which game. The 3 games we're watching, by the way, are Rams-Bats, Vikings-Giants, and Tigers-Jets. So that means, by default, the simcast games are the Wizards-Dolphins, Chiefs-Shamrocks, and Washington-Seattle. I kind of wanted to watch this game, but I don't have a problem with the 3 we chose. I mean, they're all good games. It's the playoffs. Every game here should be good. Will they all be good? I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to do all sim games first and then all watch. I kind of want to like alternate it. So we watch one, we simcast one, we watch one, we simcast one, or vice versa. I feel like that's a better way to do it just because it like changes the pace a little bit. I don't really know how to explain it. How did Washington make it? Because the NFC East is a mess, and the 3 teams were all tied. Washington, the Giants, and the Bats all had, I think, 9 wins. And Washington had the division tiebreaker because they had the best interdivision record. Or they had either the best in-division record or the best head-to-head record. Whatever it was, Washington had the tiebreaker to win the division, which Madden got right. Madden got all the tiebreakers right, which is rare. I don't know if I want to do one conference first before the other one. Okay, it seems like we're all pretty split. I have a good idea of how we're going to do this. This game is 1, this game is 2, this game is 3... This game is 4, this game is 5, this game is 6. Siri's going to pick a number between 1 and 6. Whichever number Siri picks, we're going to do first, whether it's a watch game or a simcast game. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 6. Siri has chosen 5. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least we're going to rip the Band-Aid off. So I guess Siri wants us to start with the Vikings and the Giants. Oh, boy. So that's one of the watch games. So I guess we're going to start with watched. So Minnesota is 2 and the Giants are 1. Siri, give me a whole number between 1 and 2. 2. All right, we're going to use our eyes. I don't think we're going to lose this game. The Giants looked quite unimpressive and watched last week against the Bats. I don't know how both those teams made the playoffs after that showing. The Giants also do not have their starting quarterback. No Mac Jones. Instead, it's Mitchell Trubisky. So I have I feel like, wrongly optimistic feeling. All right, what jerseys are we going to rock with? Do we go all purple? I feel like we got to go with all purple for good luck. Best game. I have no idea what to expect really in any of these games. I feel confident about the Wizards beating the Dolphins today, and that's about it. I can see the other 5 games going really anyway. So this is Malik Willis's first ever playoff game, and this is the first time in OFL 22 that my team has made the playoffs, not including the sim year, because we did make it the sim year, but that doesn't really count. So of the actual OFL 22 seasons, this is the first time I've made the playoffs. I have some good history in the playoffs, 5 OFL Bowl appearances, 4 OFL Bowl wins. I'm looking for ring number 5. I'm trying to fill up my whole hand of rings. And that starts here against another former OFL Bowl champion, coach in Naruto, who, did he earn his ring when he got it back in OFL 20, for those of you who were here, which I guess probably wasn't many? No, he didn't really earn it. He kind of joined late and took a stacked team and signed a bunch of bad running backs for big contracts and still won the championship, for context. But Naruto's teams always seem to win. Even if it's not championships, he always seems to build winners. In OFL 21, the Texans, at the start of the year at least, were consistent winners. And then so far in OFL 22, the Giants have made the playoffs both years. So, Naruto's won a lot of games, put it that way. Malik Willis eliminated first game. I don't think so. Thoughts on ODFL? I'm curious to see how that goes. We'll have to see. Opinions on the Huskies G League team being named the Doggies. I mean, that's a fitting name. The Huskies to the Doggies, I dig it. Mac Jones would just throw it away anyway. That's how they lost last year in the playoffs in the first round, by Mac Jones throwing away a Hail Mary at the end of the game. We saw both of these teams week 17, and both of these teams won. In different ways, both teams won ugly games, but they found ways to win. Do I have a girlfriend? What do you think? 3rd and 5. There we go. Can't tell who caught that. Was that Bateman? No, that's Ruggs. Henry Ruggs with the first down. Don't worry, Meanie. I never said no. Although, you can put 2 and 2 together and figure it out. Malik's going to chuck up a bomb here on first down for the heavens. That should be a defensive pass interference. That's a bad call. The corner clearly was in the way of the receiver. That wasn't a football play. That should be a penalty. That's a bad call. Not normally does Madden screw me, but I think I just got screwed. And then, of course, on the next play, we get sacked. What would be a good G League name for the Ravens? I guess it depends on where you make your team location. And go something off of that. I don't know. Malik with another bomb downfield. And this time it works! Oh my lord, what a catch by Antonio Brown for our first touchdown in the playoffs. The number 4 receiver, the menace himself, AB, mosses the defender for the score. That was a bullet, too, as well. Holy smokes. And then AB puts that defender on a poster. Do the Huskies have a Pro Bowler? I don't know. We usually are able to see the Pro Bowl rosters once we get to the Pro Bowl. Mr. Pitt, not the Palace himself. Okay, so that's a start. Last week, we really did not throw the ball deep at all. Malik Willis played well last week. He was very efficient against the Lions, but he didn't take any shots. And already today, he's taken 2 shots, and that one worked. So here comes the Giants, led by Mitchell Trubisky, who is playing in place of the injured McCorkle Jones, who is healthy next week if the Giants do win today. Mitch has not been too bad, though, up to this point. The Black Knights did not go 0-17. You guys ended up winning like 5 games. So still towards the bottom, but you had like 5 or 6 wins. It's time you let go of Jalen Hurts. Well, unfortunately, you guys won't be getting Dan. So he won't be the replacement. Nice little move by Barkley. He got the first down. Saquon did nothing last week against the Bats, but I am still a little bit worried about him because he is quite good. Another short throw for Saquon. 3rd pick for Joe Burrow. Huh. That's interesting. I feel like London should take that without hesitating. Why is your team so bad? I don't think it's a matter of your team being bad. I think it's just Madden Sim is random. And unless your team is, like, loaded, then it's going to be random. Your team could be really good, your team could be really bad. Good tackle, I think, by Patrick Queen. Nope, it was by Justin Flo. I thought it looked like number 6. I thought Patrick Queen wore 6 on this team. There's the Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett, with the initial hit, forcing a loss of like 5. Finished off by Frank Clark. Hide your guns, kids. 3rd and 13 now. What in the world? He just kind of lofted that one up, and it's caught. Darnell Mooney to the 23. Okay. Mitch literally threw that as soon as he got the ball. Like, he didn't even hesitate. He was just like, F it. Darnell Mooney's going to make me a play. And he did, to his credit. I appreciate Octi adding an award just for you. I had to. Of all the takes you've had throughout the year, and that voting is very close. I'm pretty sure the first place winner only got like 30% of the votes. Just because there were so many interesting takes. Giddy's first round pick, if he has it, which I'm not sure if he does, but if he has it, it's probably like 17, 18. Because they just missed out on the playoffs. Appreciate Octi adding me a lot. I mean, I had to with the whole Shed thing. I voted the Shed for the meme of the year, for what it's worth. And then the Cardinals had a few other players on the ballot. I know I had Najee Harris. I'm pretty sure I voted Najee 3rd for Offensive Player of the Year. There might have been a couple other ones. I don't remember who. Oh, Agba, obviously, because Agba's a beast in this game for whatever reason. What are they challenging? He didn't catch it. It looked, from what I saw, it looked like the ball came out. Did he actually catch that? Oh my, he did. Is he in? Oh, no, he didn't catch it. Why are they challenging it? He didn't catch the ball. Are they idiots? That play is not going to be reversed. He didn't catch it. What? He clearly dropped it. Once his bottom hit the ground, the ball came out. Is this the first time Madden's tried to make me lose? That's the second horrible call today. I'm going to go back in the stream and see that again. There's no way that's a catch. I'm so confused. Usually Madden's trying to help me win. What is this? He hit the... Is it because he hit the ground and then was out of bounds? No. As soon as his butt hit the ground, the ball came out. That's not a catch. First for pass interference, that didn't really matter, and now that. I mean, it could be a glitch, but that would not be called a catch in real life. That's a bad call. It's almost like I'm watching a Lions game. Although, while the Lions be hosting a playoff game, that doesn't add up. Common Madden L. Alright, so the first quarter's in the books. It feels like we should be winning, but we're not. I feel pretty good about how we've played so far. The offense looks good. The defense, neither team's really running the ball well, but they're both throwing it pretty well up to this point. Both Mitch and Malik look pretty good so far. As we start with a 3rd and 4. Good footwork, silly. Hunter Long only gets 3. That'll force a punt. Third and near first for Joey B. That would be a veto in all caps. Good effort, though. Good effort, but if he's 32... Joe Burrow's not 32. He's like 26. If that. Oh, Cobra probably doesn't even know who Dan is because Cobra's been gone for a couple of weeks. He's missed out on how Dan was born. Joe Burrow's 24 in real life, but got to keep in mind we're also like 2-3 years in the future. So he's probably going to be 27 next year, which is still young. Especially for a quarterback. He's not going to regress anytime soon. You know Willis? Yeah, I think I know where that's going. Saquon's in the zone. That's not really a surprise. He is ramming over our defense right now. Kind of got offered Burrow for the first pick, and they were like three firsts going to you guys or going to them? I mean, you guys don't even know anything about Dan, other than that he exists. Let's calm down. I don't know if we can view him as some magnum opus asset yet, when we haven't even seen him. I haven't even created him. I haven't touched a draft class yet. Going to you. Jesus Christ. So Joe Burrow and 3 firsts just for Dan, who nobody knows nothing about. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, guys. Maybe I'm fooling you about Dan. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, touchdown or not on that first drive, our defense doesn't look very good. Our defense was great last week against a better Lions offense. But we are struggling against Mitchell Trubisky. And right as I say that, we get a sack, so there you go. Frank Clark, I think that is, brings down the quarterback. Khalil Mack also in the backfield. So they're now backed up at the 19. They're going to have to heap it up and hope for another lucky call from these Mickey Mouse officials. Don't let Docty fool you, he wants Dan. He is in me? I'm not getting Dan. We're picking in the 20s probably. Or hopefully 30s. Fingers crossed. Octi is just... I'm not on EA's hate list yet. EA hates me today for whatever reason, but I'm not on EA's hate list. EA's been too kind to me since OFL 19 when we started. So I'm not on the tier of guys like Nick and Apple. Even if EA totally screws me out of this game. Because those two have been screwed out of multiple playoff games. So as egregious as some of these calls have been for the Giants today, I am not on those guys' tiers. Those two have never won a championship, and I have 4 rings. Trying to get one for the thumb today. Does EA hate you? I feel like you haven't been here long enough for us to really know that. Because Nick has been here since the start. Apple's been here pretty much since the start. In OFL 19. And EA's made it very clear that it does not like either of those two. Time and time again, every year. You better not be fooling people about Dan. We'll see. We'll see. Imagine having a first. Imagine not having a first. Only nerds don't have first-round picks. Yeah, this is still Season 2 because we had some issues starting up with, like, the save file and stuff back in, like, November because I had issues with my game back then. So we had to, like, restart. I had to do the entire fantasy draft over again. It was a whole thing. But I still plan on getting through 5 seasons. So we're going to try to get through 3 by the time OFL 23 starts. Rumor has it that this game is reffed by the same guys who reffed the Saints and Rams in 2019. That wouldn't surprise me. Imagine trading your wide receiver and then making the playoffs, and the team who got that wide receiver had double-digit losses. Imagine. Next team made the AFC Championship. He goes out, gets Russell Wilson and Deebo Samuel, and wins 7 games. More proof to the point that Madden hates him, which, I mean, it's not like we didn't already know that. If it comes out next January, it's definitely rushed. We'll be done way before January. I mean, if I want to do 3 more seasons, not including this one, and I plan on going quicker in the summer, which we're getting pretty close. I don't know if we're going to be done by the time Madden 23 comes out. I don't think that's realistic, but we're going to be done well before January. Oh, are you saying Madden would be rushed if it comes out before January? In that case, I mean, Madden's just going to be rushed regardless, because there's always flaws with the game. Amari Rodgers at quarterback. That's definitely one of the best moments of OFL 22, for sure. That's definitely up there. The offense is moving it down the field. We could take the lead before halftime. The Giants do open up with the ball in the second half, so we have to score here. A field goal isn't ideal, but it'd be fine. We just cannot not score. Did he catch that? Oh, he didn't. That's probably a good thing because it stops the clock. Booth, what are they reviewing? These refs are idiots. What is there to review? He either caught it or he didn't. It kind of looked like he did catch it. I hope the play stands, because that'll mean time is going to tick off the clock. Even if we get an extra 4 or 5 yards. But this play is going to be reversed. Yeah. Oh, the clock stopped. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I thought the clock was going to run and we would lose like 15 seconds. Okay, got to keep moving quick. 3rd and 1. We still had that timeout in our back pocket. If we have to score a field goal here, I'm okay with it. Flag. That was a late flag. Could it be a late hit? No, it's a hold. Okay. They could consider accepting this. I think they're not. They shouldn't. Oh, they are. This is good for us because it'd be a 4th down. I would rather 3rd and 11 than 4th and 1 right now. I don't know why they accepted that. So we get another play. And we get sacked. Okay. Can you guys call the timeout, please? What are you doing? All right, good. Take the points. Don't get cute. 10-10 at halftime. I'll take it. Cobra missed the greatest trick play. The 2-minute fake punt. That one kind of got disrespected in the meme of the year. I thought the 2-minute fake punt was the second funniest thing outside of the shed. Although Hector's up there too, but Hector got his own award. If we had faked the field goal, I swear. If we had faked the field goal, I would root for the Giants because that'd just be flat out stupid. Been missing the playoffs since the first season of OFL 22. Well, that is last year. That's not like a long period of time. Since this is the second year. All right, first half in the books. We've got ourselves a close one, tied at 10. Should it be tied at 10? No. Have I gotten screwed so far? Yes. Do I have a right to complain? Not really, because EA's been so kind to me over the years. There's a reason why I have 4 reigns, and a lot of it's luck. So, even if we lose this game, I don't really have a fair argument. EA has shown that it absolutely despises you since OFL 20. You're getting screwed out of playoff games with teams that... I don't know if I'd say perfection. I mean, is anybody's team perfect? I would say EA probably doesn't like you, but I don't think you're on the tier of, like, Nick and Apple and maybe Husker. I don't know if Husker's quite at their level, but he's right there. You've never missed the playoffs. That's true. You're 2 for 2. After starting 1-4 both times. One of the playoffs, the first team that got corrupted. Who won the original OFL Bowl? I think it was the Jaguars. I know the Bears lost with Kellen Mond, but I'm pretty sure it was the Jaguars. And sure enough, the Bears and the Jaguars have not been back to the playoffs since the corrupted save file game. 3rd and 11, good stop. Did Cobras miss Hector's trade? I'm not sure. Hector got traded all the way last offseason, though, so that was a while ago. No way. How would Hector miss Hector's drama? Hector was there for it. Hector said all those crazy things. He's the one who talked about the Yao Ming dynasty of China and Julius Caesar being the president of ancient Greece. Oh, Cobra probably missed it. Antonio Gibson has 2 yards today. That's not good. Gibson's been so good throughout the year, and he played really well last week against Detroit. All we're really doing is throwing the ball, and honestly, that's all we really should be doing, because Malik Willis has been very good. The War of 1812 started in 1912. The funny thing is, Eastmu also said that. I don't know how 2 people in the community could say that same take, which could not be more wrong. I don't need to explain why that's wrong. Ah, yes, the good old strategy of running into defenders on 3rd and 9. There's nothing like it. So both offenses start with 3 and outs. And that's going to mean we're going to have to punt it. So the Giants have it back. Like us, they have thrown the ball really well. Their run game has been better than ours. Saquon Barkley, I mean, he hasn't been great, but he's been better than Gibson. And he's also gotten the ball a lot more than Gibson. They have 53 rushing yards, and we have 2. We have 2 rushing yards as a team. That's not good. This is a playoff game. Did Hitler win the Fortnite World Cup in 2003? He's like a 3-time champion. 03. I think he won one in 08. I think he won one in 1941. 41, 03, and 08. A 62-year difference. He had a drought like the Lions did. Another first down. When you and Scuda had to trade IT, the division was... Yeah, that was OFL 21. When you were in the AFC West with me and the Chargers and the Raiders, that division was loaded. Poor Hitler having a 62-year drought. Yeah, he said the Cold War was freeing slaves, and then he doubled down and said the Civil War was like World War II or something. He said that within the span of like 2 minutes. Tax Shoddy will forever be better than Corvette Boy. Wrong. Corvette Boy clears that fraud. F in the chat for Hitler. Boy, this took a turn. The Civil War was Nazis. I feel like he did say that too. Hey, defense, can you guys wake up and do something? Por favor. We cannot let them score a touchdown. Field goal is fine. As Mitch throws it away. Big 3rd and 9 here. We got to get a stop. We're not losing yet. We probably will in like 3 plays once they inevitably kick a field goal or get the first down. Okay, good. We get the stop, so the Giants are going to take the field goal. So they're going to take the lead. Didn't Stalin, cause a terrorist attack on the Eiffel Tower? I think he did on the Leaning Tower of Pizza. That's why there's so many pizza places around here. Joey Flocks, the slot god, Henry Ruggs, Calvin Ridley, and Tack Shoddy in the same receiving room. That's a good receiving room. Not as good as ours last year. With Juju, Kirk, and what was the other guy? Tyrone Gordon. That was his name. I'm pretty sure that trio was together for 8 games, but yeah, they were all 95 plus on the same roster. And we didn't win a championship that year. Wild. I'm going to go say to my history teacher on the last day what Hector said, that Yao Ming owns the dynasty of China. What was that? Our offensive line has been brutally, awful today. 4 sacks, 2 rushing yards. Our offensive line is losing us this game. Malik Willis is playing out of his mind. He's been great. But he's getting no protection and he has no run game. Yeah, Hitler is currently on a 14-year drought for the World Cup Fortnite trophy. You're right. Also remember Kasim Lamb tearing up. Kasim Lamb's probably the best undrafted free agent I've ever seen in this game. That guy was a beast. Third and 14. Big first down for Minnesota to open up the 4th. The right side of the field was completely wide open for Rashad Bateman, who gets about 30. Pretty darn good for Malik Willis' first playoff game. Pretty darn good. That trio led you to... I don't think we ever lost him a first round except for year 1. So, yeah. We made the OFL Bowl twice last year. You guys, I don't think, ever want to play. There's levels to this. Oh, there goes Gibson. This league. So then we can actually have the team called the Cancun Red Devils. I guess Cobra missed the Diablos coming back, too, because the game relocated the Chargers, and they became the Mexico City Diablos, who are the #1 seed this year. It's like whenever the Diablos are in the OFL, they're just loaded. Stream's bugging a little. Is that for everybody? It is for everybody. That's not good. Now it's good. Okay. 3rd and 14. We're right on the fringe of field goal range. So just do not take a sack. Try to get some yardage, preferably at least 14. Just no sacks, please. Keep running. Take that first down, or 8 or 6. I can't count, apparently. Okay. So we should be able to score here. This is a 44-yard attempt for Jack Fox. And now we're tied at 13. Oh, boy. How was Scooted cheated out of the MVP? I feel like he was only on the ballot once. I only remember him having 1 really good year. So we're tied at 13. It's up to Mr. Biscuit, Mitchell Trubisky, to try to lead his team down the field and give them the lead with under 6 minutes left to go in the ballgame. That's a good start. Should have been caught. This is definitely one of the biggest plays of the game. It's a 3rd and 4. I'd say 3rd and a long 4 because they started at the 20. Defense, we need you now here more than ever. And, of course, they allow first down. Okay. Not ideal. So the Giants keep the drive going. Jonnu Smith with 6 catches today. Play action fake. Short throw for Barkley, incomplete. That could have been a first down. We got lucky. This has definitely been an exciting start. I feel like it'd be a little bit more exciting if my team wasn't one of these two teams, because I wouldn't be frantically worried about what's going to happen. But this has been an exciting game. Another third down, now 3rd and 7. 4 minutes to go. Myles Garrett, make me a play here, or Khalil Mack. That works too. I'll take it. Okay, so we get the punt, and we're going to get the ball under 4 minutes. Can Malik Willis, who's been awesome all day, drive us down the field and win the game? Do not be down inside the 5. Oh, even better, it's down at the 1. What a punt. Yeah, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Not ideal. Do not be safetied. That was so close. I thought he was in the end zone. Oh, that's brutal. We are literally inches away from the end zone right now. Our short run game is horrible. This is literally the perfect situation for the Giants to get a safety. It's a shame that we're not even going to have a chance to drive it down the field. All because of that punt. 3rd and 7, they're going to run it. I would like to throw the ball. It's a playoff game, screw it. And we run it, yeah. Our short run game is horrible. So that punt might have won the Giants this playoff game. Because we don't get a chance to drive it down the field, and the Giants are going to get it back, probably with good field position. Actually, not really. That was a sick punt. Okay, they're going to start at the 39. Oh, Jesus Christ. Defense, I need you here. Again. The offense couldn't come up clutch. Not that it's really their fault. Okay, that's a good start. He only gets 1. Malik Willis looks like he's going to score. It's just a matter of if we get the ball back. 2nd and 10. Mitch under pressure. Has to get rid of it. Oh, that was close. Jeez, we're lucky. I thought he was going to catch that. Now 3rd and 10. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Pass rush. Give me something here. Who was supposed to cover him? Nobody was even close to him. Oh, boy. I do not have a good feeling. Flag. Please, for the love of God, holding. Yes, okay. And it's on the offense. Good. So they're going to lose 10. Accept the penalty. Don't be stupid. Good. 1st and 20. Tackle him, please. Okay. Not horrible. He gets 8. EA, please F me over. I don't blame people for rooting against my team or rooting for my team. Come on, Miles. Sack him. That's going to be a roughing the passer. Are you kidding? That is brutal. Oh, never mind. Okay, that looked like a late hit. So now it's 3rd and 12. Was he out of bounds and then back inbounds? They threw the flag right when he got hit. So I assumed it was a roughing the passer. That would have been real bad. Mitch under pressure. Trying to run with it. Yeah, he's not going to get it. Big sack. All right, so the offense gets another chance, hopefully with good field position this time. The defense has been a little shaky today, but we came up clutch here these last 2 drives. So now it's time for Malik Willis to win himself a playoff game. Yeah, we're not going to have it for 1. Or maybe we are. Okay, it's a touchback. Good. So we're going to start at the 20. We're actually going to have field position. Braided man of a former hidden dev punter. All we need is a field goal. We have 2 timeouts and 92 seconds. That is more than enough time. Don't throw screens. Please. Please just do not throw screens. Our passing attack has been so good today, but do not throw screens. McLaurin's open short. He gets 5. Oh, boy. 3rd down and 4. Willis quickly throws it, and it is caught and out of bounds. Big play for Scary Terry. I think it looked like he was in. We'll get a closer look here, but I would imagine this is going to stand. Yeah, he's good. He's very clearly in. If they reverse this, then Madden has an agenda out for me. There's no way this play is reversed. Okay, thank God. I was going to say, there's no way Madden can reverse that. That would have been almost as bad as a call as the touchdown earlier. Ooh, nearly intercepted, but it is caught to the 40 by Henry Ruggs. So we're very close to field goal range. This is good. I do not want to run the ball yet, though, because we can't run the ball in watch games. And we run it. Not a bad run, though. We get 5. Timeout. Okay, cool. Remember when everyone hated you for choosing Donald over Mahomes? After the year that Mahomes had, I think our hate has been justified because he was pretty damn good this year. Ruggs is still in the game, yes. My team is full of criminals. That's why I kept him. Okay, just make sure we have enough time to kick the field goal. We had that timeout, so we should be good. Just don't do anything stupid. Oh, dear. Why are we running another play? Be tackled, please. Good. Okay. Alrighty, this is it. With 2 seconds. We wanted to get a little cute there and run another play. It's a 37-yard field goal attempt for Jack Fox. To win the game and send the Minnesota Vikings into the second round of the playoffs. Here we go. It's up to Jack Fox, the punter converted to kicker, to win the game. There's no way he misses this. There's no way. And the Minnesota Vikings walk it off at the buzzer. Wow, that game was way too close. I had probably about 7 different heart attacks. But we won the game. The Cougars went for it on the 1-yard line when they were down by 1 or 2. I don't remember that. I remember when Apple played the Cougars last year and it was a 4th and 1. Apple could have kicked a field goal to win the game and they went for it, missed it, and lost. Imagine if they faked it. Oh, my Lord. That would have been horrible. So Malik Willis was really good. Super efficient. The offensive line was bad. The run game was bad. And he still played really well. Mitch was fine. He definitely wasn't bad. He was better than I expected. Nobody could really run the ball. We have no short run game at all. Leading receiver was Darnell Mooney with 71 yards. Kevin Dotson, 4 pancakes. Patrick Queen, 16 tackles. That's a lot. Sacks for Jones, Savage, Clark, Queen, Johnson, and Edmonds. Again, our offensive line was quite bad. And then, of course, the game-winning field goal by the man, the myth, the legend, Jack Fox. All right, so since we started with an NFC game, I think we're going to simcast one of the AFC games. Would we rather do now the Wizards and Dolphins or the Chiefs and Shamrocks? YouTube video processing so long for no reason. Welcome to YouTube. But which game would we rather simcast first? My vote is probably for the Wizards-Dolphins because I think this game's a little bit better. Another vote for Wizards-Fins. Wizards-Fins. Yeah, I didn't think this game would win. Siri, give me a whole number between 1 and 2. 3. Siri just chose 3. That's not how it works. Give me a whole number between 1 and 2. 2. That would be the Wizards. So the Wizards should win this game. Patrick Mahomes, spoiler alert, was the MVP. I feel like I can say that because it was kind of obvious, but he did win it. It wasn't all that close, which it never really should have been all that close. And now we get to see what he can do here in the playoffs against Sam Howell and the Dolphins. If Miami wins this game, then I would be very surprised. But you never know. We've seen stranger things. How many votes did Buckner? I do not know, but he probably wasn't towards the top just because Myles Garrett and Shaq Barrett had 24 sacks each. I'm kind of rooting for the Wizards because they're a fun team. I want to see what they can do, but so far the Dolphins are up 20-7. Oh my Lord! Are you kidding? Wow. Huh. Well, there you go. The Orlando Wizards, the number 2 seed with the MVP, Patrick Mahomes, are eliminated from the playoffs. This was the one game I felt confident going into today, and they lost. Welcome to Madden Simulation, everybody. There's a part of you that's not surprised, because this game is so weird. So this means the Dolphins, as the lowest seed in the AFC, will head out to Mexico City to play the Diablos. And the winner of the other 2 games will play against each other. The Wizards were my OFL Bowl pick, and now they're out. Mahomes was statistically a little bit better than Sam Howell, but both quarterbacks were really good. Again, nobody really ran it well. The Wizards as a team had 38 rushing yards. That's not going to cut it. So the Wizards, who I think, or at least I thought, were the best team in the league in the regular season, in my opinion, and my pick to win the OFL Bowl is out. I curse everybody who I pick, except for the Vikings. Halfway through the year, I said, F it, I'm going to pick Minnesota to win, and I didn't screw us, because we've been good since then. I guess the only team I can't screw over is my own. I don't know why that is. All right, which game do we want to watch now? The Jets-Tigers or the Rams-Bats? I kind of want to start with the Rams and the Bats. I'm kind of curious about this game. We've already had some surprises today. I wouldn't be surprised if we have more. I could see most of these games really going anyway. Because this was the only game I was confident about, and obviously I was very wrong. Rams, Jets, Rams, so 3 votes for Rams. 4 votes for Rams. All right, I think we're going to start with the Rams. Siri, give me a whole number between 1 and 2. 1. So we're going to use our Austin, but I'll set up the other controller so IT can take the Rams jerseys. Gotta go, see you later. Thanks for coming in, Giddy. We Want the Bats, featuring Elmo's World. Austin's an 83, Rams are an 84. It should be a pretty even game. DJ Uiagalelei starting in an NFL playoff game. I have a lot of narratives to push if the Rams win. Why aren't we 1? No, you are. Oh, I'm stupid. Was it 2? I'm an idiot. Hold on. Wait, did it land on 1 or 2? Why am I forgetting? Because 1 is the away team. Hold on, I'm confused. Let me go back real quick. Yeah, it was 1. 1 is the road team, 2 is the home team. Okay, that's probably where the confusion came from. So it is Austin. Going with the all blue. Would that be the home pants? Yes. These jerseys are fire. Do we want to do all blue versus the dark ones that Austin has? That'd be blue on blue. I feel like there's a distinct difference. We're just going to wear the away ones, even though their away combo is not the best. Rams win 21-10. I could see that. The Bats did not look great in their watch game last week. I don't fully trust the Rams, though. They won 11 games this year. They were the number 2 seed, but I don't know. I just have a weird feeling about them. I want to see the Rams do well, although if they win, they're going to play against us, and I'm obviously not going to want them to win that game, but If not us, I would like to see the Rams go far. But I just have a weird feeling about them. So if the Rams win... Oh, hold on. I know what I did wrong. I'm using both teams. I can't do that. I have to have one in the middle. Hold on. Okay. Now we're good. Alrighty, the second watch game of the day. We've already had some surprises so far. The Vikings squeaked by the Giants, and then the Dolphins somehow dropped 37 on Orlando. Do I like my PS5? I do like my PS5. It was a very good purchase. So here comes Dak Prescott. Rain Dakota Prescott leading out the bats. Had a great season. Just missed out on the top 5 for MVP. I had a very tough choice between him and Malik Willis. Dak had the far better touchdown-to-interception ratio, but Willis threw for more yards on less attempts and had a significantly higher completion percentage. But both were very good. Dolphins dropped 37 on the bubble. Orlando must have been a Mickey Mouse team all year anyway. Imagine if Eastmoo wins a playoff game. That'd be something. Because Eastmoo is the bats. Fumble! And it's picked up by the Rams. Zadarius Smith with the recovery. That was fast. 41 seconds into the game, we had a turnover. Now, with fumbles, it very well could be reversed. We'll have to see. As the Rams offense featuring DJ Uiagalelei comes onto the field. Will we have a booth review, though? Because that fumble did seem kind of late. Yeah, I had a feeling. It looks like he... I can't really tell. Yeah, we don't really get a good angle, so I can't really tell you if he was down or not. He probably was. I'm expecting it to be reversed, but we don't really get a good look. So the NFL's logic would be, if it's too close to tell, you just go with the original call. They didn't go with the original call. They reversed it. So in that sense, the Rams got screwed a little. If he's on top of the player and the ball comes out before any body part is down, then it is a fumble. I don't know if maybe like something of his did touch the ground and then it came out. But I feel like the process there kind of screwed over the Rams a little bit. When you lose to the Ravens, you collapse versus you're looking at the Niners, Jags, Aviators, and now the Wizards. Happens to everyone. The curse of a Raven. The Odell revenge game, kind of. And now the Bats are starting to move it. Remember, they did not score a touchdown last week against the Giants. Maybe they'll score one here on the opening drive against the Rams. Put it this way, I had a lot more confidence in the Wizards going into today than the Rams. The Wizards lost. So that means the Rams absolutely could lose. Wait till Dan Dutton comes in asking about how the Wizards did. Oh boy, poor guy. It looked like he threw that past the line of scrimmage. Again, a questionable call against the Rams. And then on second and goal, Kareem Hunt dives into the end zone, so the Austin Bats score on their first drive of the game, and they'll start this one on top. They had the scare with the near fumble earlier. That play was reversed. And they capitalized. So now we get to see the Rams offense with DJ Uiagalelei, IT Thomas, and the fellas. What did you miss? I don't know if you were here when the Bats scored, but the Bats scored. 5-yard rushing touchdown by Kareem Hunt. Imagine if IT just randomly goes off for like 200 yards this game. That'd be funny. Imagine if that happened. Well, that's the first 2 of 200. Short throw for the tight end, Cameron Latu. He gets 6. The rookie connection of DJ and Latu. The Rams had one of the best drafts, which is why they went from the worst team in the league to the second seed of the conference. IT gets the first down. Solid gain of about 4. Turned the Bats late second into Jahan Dotson. Well, Dotson's probably better than whoever's going to go with that pick. So that was a pretty good move. DJ goes short for IT and is quickly wrapped up. Who's 44? Sione Taki. Dan predictions, as a rookie, 8,000 yards, 100 touchdowns, 1 interception. I don't know if the Ravens play the Vikings, but if they do, Chidobe Awuzie is going to pick them off. Third and 9, short throw. I don't think they're going to get it. They're like right on the cusp. 4th and 3 at the 43. They could kick. They shouldn't. They could go for it, or they could punt it. I just think they shouldn't kick the field goal. Whether they go for it or they punt it, I think both of those calls will be fine. And as I kind of expected, they are kicking. Yeah, this is a mistake. 60-yard attempt. Had the accuracy, but it was well short. Evan McPherson is their kicker. I forgot about that. So the Rams missed the field goal. Not a great first quarter here for Los Angeles. And now Austin starts with the ball at the 50. That would be pretty crazy if both 2 seeds lose in the first round. All because of the 17 playoff. If this was the previous playoff format, then the Rams would have had a bye, and so would the Wizards. Now the Wizards are out prematurely, and the Rams, well, it's obviously early. Ooh, that should have been picked. I think that's Tre'Davious White. Had it right in his hands. Now 3rd and 9. Yeah, they're not going to get that. So the Bats get a 3 and out after the missed field goal, and now they're going for a 61-yarder. This is with Joey Sly, who went 2 for 5, keep in mind, last week. That was actually pretty close. That was not a horrible kick. They should not have kicked it. They should have learned from the Rams. This is why Austin lost last week, because they kept kicking. Austin would have been the 4 seed had they won last week. They'd be hosting Seattle. So both teams trade off missed field goals like nothing happened. And the Rams get it back on the opposing side of the field at the 49. What? Okay, that's about as weird of a gain of 9 as you'll see, or 8. So that'll wrap up the first quarter. It's been an interesting start. 7-0 Austin leads. How often do the bye teams win the OFL Bowl? So last year, why am I blanking? It was it was Seattle. Did Seattle have a bye? I think they did. I think Seattle was the 1 seed last year. So, I guess so far in OFL 22, we're 1 for 1. I don't remember the seedings for like the previous OFL, so I wouldn't remember that. But in OFL 22, the only team to win it was the team won by. And Dublin last year was the 7th seed. So we had a 1 and a 7 last year. So far, 1 7 seed has already won today, and the other one is currently winning. Imagine if the Dolphins make the OFL Bowl. That'd be wild. That team was not good throughout the year. Third and 3, IT fighting for a first down. He's not going to get it. And they're going to go for it. Interesting. I don't mind this call. 4th and 1 at the 29. I dig it. They trust IT to make a play, and he does. Thomas still alive. He gets 11. Good run. Even after not getting it on 3rd and short, they trusted their running back to make a play, and he made a play. DJ now looking for the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown, and the Rams tie it. Donovan Peoples-Jones with the score. So they go for it on 4th down. It pays off. And then DPJ scores on the very next play. So the Rams are going to tie it at 7. After Austin's great start, the Rams are like, not so fast. Don't get ahead of yourselves, fellas. So now Austin gets the ball back. We'll see what they can do. There have been so many really bad kick returns today. I feel like so often teams are starting inside the 20. I guess having good special teams is, or good kick coverage is why these teams are in the playoffs. Dak with a good throw to start the drive. They get 19. Is that Jacoby Myers? I know they have Jacoby Myers on their team. It is Jacoby Myers. Solid gain of 8 for Kareem Hunt. He had the touchdown earlier. That's got balls for throwing it there at the 14. Most teams, not at the 14. If you're backed up at the 14, that's more than enough room to throw it. Like, if you're backed up inside like the 6 or 7 yard line, that's when teams are going to run the ball to avoid a safety. But if you're at the 14, that's more than enough room to not worry. So, I don't think teams, once you get past the 10 yard line, then teams aren't really worried about that. Dak's going to run it. Good first down on the 41. Yeah, so far the Rams' run defense hasn't been great. Considering not a lot of teams ran the ball well today. Actually, nobody has in either game. But so far, Kareem Hunt's been pretty impressive. He hasn't been ridiculous, but he's been good. Unless you have Eric Fisher on your team, then that's different. Because he is ball cheeks. Ball cheeks, that's a new one. I don't know if I want to say butt cheeks or ball sacks, so we made it ball cheeks. Another nice run for Kareem Hunt. He's going to get the 27-yard touchdown. So the Austin Bats are right back on top. Kareem Hunt coming to play here in the postseason. And it's now 14-7. Oop, didn't mean to do that. So the Rams are going to get it back with 3 minutes. That's definitely enough time to try to do something. Good start to the possession for the Rams. They get 19. DJ Uiagalelei is 9 for 9. Kareem kicking the Rams defense into the balls, you know it. And the Rams don't have enough time to snap it before the 2-minute warning. 14-7. It's been a good game so far. The Rams looking to tie it up on this drive to wrap up the first half. That's a good throw. I think Donovan Peoples-Jones with a touchdown earlier. DJ is now 10 for 10. My agenda is working so far. Yeah, the Rams do get the ball at half because that fumble was right at the beginning of the game by Kareem Hunt. Wide open down the field. It's Jarvis Landry who scores the touchdown. And we are again tied now at 14. Both offenses are really looking good in this game. The Rams are throwing it really well, and the Bats are running it really well. Kareem Hunt and DJ Uiagalelei have been really good. Jarvis Landry had a quietly really good year. He had like 1,300 yards, I think. He was real good. So now the Bats are going to have it back. They've ran the ball really well today, but now with not a lot of time in this first half, they're going to have to throw it a lot. And Dak has been solid so far. They haven't asked too much of him. What is the Cardinals pick? Probably like, I don't know, 14-ish? Because they went 8-9, right? Yeah, they were 8-9. So probably in like the 12 to 16 range. Dak on 3rd and 1 under pressure. He's sacked. I think that's Aiden Hutchinson with the play. So Hutch, the very first player drafted in OFL 22, I believe, gets the stop. And now the Rams can take the lead before halftime with 1 minute and 2 timeouts. DJ has not thrown an incompletion yet. That'll stick here as Cameron Latu gets 14. He is 12 for 12, carving up the Austin defense alive right now. There's a reason why I put DJ Uiagalelei on the Rookie of the Year ballot, even though both Bryce Young and CJ Stroud were statistically better. Okay, that was not a very good play. Rams have to call a timeout with Cesar Ruiz, the right guard, hurt on the play. They probably should have called a timeout anyway. But it came at the expense of one of their starters. DJ launches it downfield. I think it's caught, and it is inbounds by, again, Jarvis Landry. Jarvis is having a great game. DJ, again, back to the tight end, Cameron Latu. 14 of 14. He has not missed. But time is ticking. They have under 20 seconds. A field goal on this drive is fine. The Rams have not led at all today, so if they can take the lead before halftime, that'd be a success. Because that was nearly intercepted. Is Sam Darnold still on the Rams? I actually have no idea. I don't think so. I feel like he might be on, like... I actually have no idea. Now that I think about it, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, they got to just take the points. So the Rams should take the lead here before halftime on a field goal. If he makes it, then this game will have more points than the first game, because the first game was 16-13, and this one is 17-14. So the Rams, who have not led at all today, are going to have the lead before halftime, unless we have like a Hail Mary, which these teams don't have enough balls to launch it downfield at the end of the half. So the Rams lead 17-14. The Rams start with the ball in the second half. Austin's put up a good fight so far. They're not making it easy. They're running the ball really well, but DJ Uiagalelei has been a little bit too much for them. If the Rams win, they will host the Minnesota Vikings in the second round. If the Bats win, they will head to Atlanta to face off against the Falcons. Okay, EA, we don't need highlights. We know Jarvis Landry and DJ Uiagalelei are both really good. So the Rams offense has the momentum. They're playing well right now. We'll see if they can keep it going here in the third. As it's an outside run for IT Thomas, who breaks the tackle. There goes IT. He gets about 20. IT's having a nice game. Yeah, the Rams have Cole Beasley. If you have one reason to root against the Rams, there you go. Do they have Cole Beasley on the outside? Huh, okay. Well, I mean, they have 11 wins. I'm not going to question them. Yeah, Beasley does have superstar. I think him and Jarvis Landry do. Obviously, DJ does as well, and you've got IT with X Factor. Who's the number one team in the AFC? That would be the Mexico City Diablos. They are number one. Them and Atlanta in the NFC. 3rd and 5. DJ gets it again to IT Thomas, who makes another play. Remember when you scouted 4 X Factors? Yeah, your scouting department was pretty good that first year. Or was that last year? I don't remember. DJ is an open man. It's Jarvis Landry. Nobody's in front of him. 47-yard touchdown for Jarvis Juice Landry, his second of the ball game. And the Rams are now up by 2 scores. Los Angeles is on a 17-0 run. I was a little bit worried about these guys going into the game, but they have legitimately looked really good. The run defense has been a little spotty, but other than that, the Rams, particularly on offense, have been really, really good today. DJ Uiagalelei looks like he has what it takes to win an OFL Bowl, and they've ran the ball pretty well. IT Thomas has been quite good. The Bats are only down by 10, though. They are far from out of this game. And that's not an ideal start. Is that Bobby Wagner? B-Wags. Eagles franchise legend. Oh my, what a hit. That's vintage OFL 20, Bobby Wagner. Although if that was OFL 20, that ball would have been flying out. Can I stream Monday too? Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. 3rd and 6, nearly intercepted. Tre'Davious White's dropped 2 easy picks today. And those are Dak's only 2 incompletions. That's a good punt. So the Rams have a chance to make it a 3-score game on this drive. Their offense is on fire at the moment with 3 straight scoring drives. We'll see if they can make it 4 in a row. DJ is starting to come back down to earth a little bit in the sense that he's missing throws, but he's still having some really good ones. Obviously, he is still playing out of his mind. Another first down for LA. They now have it at the 39. DJ under a little bit of pressure. Good block from IT. DJ's going to run with it. He gets 8. IT Thomas with blocks gets a nice first down. IT's yards per carry is over 6 today. 9 carries for 55 yards. That's a little bit more than 6. They should run the ball more. IT is playing well, and he's had a few nice catches, too. They lost like 4 on that play. Donovan Peoples-Jones should have just dropped it. Now 3rd and 9. I don't think they're really in field goal range yet. He's going to go short to IT. Watch. Yep. And that proves to be a good decision as IT has more than enough room to get the first down. As this game goes on, the clock is ticking. Under 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Boston's obviously not out of it, but I wouldn't say they're looking good right now. Another catch for IT Thomas, who gets another first down in the receiving game. What is up, Nick? Welcome in. How you doing? They should just feed IT the rest of this drive, honestly. Because he is playing really, really well. This is one of the best games I've seen from him. And obviously it goes without saying, this is one of the best I've seen from DJ, too. Yeah, this is the third game we're doing today. We barely beat the Giants on a game-winning field goal from Jack Fox. And the 2-seeded Wizards somehow lost to the Dolphins in the first Simcast game we did. So it's been a weird start, but it's been a fun start. 3rd and 2, DJ misses the throw. They're probably going to kick. There's no reason to get cute and go for it. Yeah, they're going to kick. That's probably the right call. So it remains a 2-score game. The Rams are up 27-14. But yeah, the Wizards pretty much pulled a 2019 Ravens. The MVP, although the Ravens were the 1 seed and had a first-round bye. But other than that, it's pretty much the same scenario. Although that Titans team was probably better than these Dolphins. So, how many did the Titans win that game? I remember that one being a total blowout. Oh my. Kareem Hunt is really trying to put the team on his back. That was a face mask, I think, before he got tackled. He was face masked after a gain of like 5 and still kept going. That's pretty remarkable. I don't think I've seen that. Is he over 100 yards yet? No, but he's close. They can't keep running the ball because they're down by 13 and they don't have a whole lot of time, but they're running it real well. Another first down, this time on the screen for Kareem Hunt. So that's going to wrap up the 3rd. The Rams are 1 quarter away from hosting the Minnesota Vikings in the 2nd round, but this game's not quite over. The Bats are down by 13. They have the ball. They still have a shot. Not a high shot, but they have a shot. Is that Kareem Hunt again? Or was that Crowder? That might have been Crowder. Yeah, that was Jameson Crowder. Back to Hunt with room. Gets another first down. Talk about stepping up in the playoffs. Man, Kareem Hunt is still balling. Short for Crowder. He gets 6. Not much that time. That brings us to a big 3rd and 4. If Austin doesn't get it, I feel like they'd be stupid not to go for it because they're down by 13. Field goal doesn't really do anything, so they might as well go for it. Dak scrambling. Gets rid of it. They didn't get it. They have to go for it. It's 4th and 1. They'd be crazy to kick. They'd be wild. Okay, good. That would have been a horrible decision if they had kicked a field goal. I'm expecting a short run up the middle of Kareem Hunt, and he did get it. Okay. So the Bats keep the drive and subsequently the game alive. F for Royals. F them. As the Bats get the touchdown, it's James and Crowder. We're within 6. This game's not over. The Rams are still in the driver's seat. They're still in a good spot. But this game isn't over. 21-27. So now it's time for the Rams to choose some clock. This is where IT Thomas can win the game. With 6 minutes left, it's not like full-on chew clock time. I still expect to see some passing. But this drive is going to be defined by what the Rams do on the ground. So, with how IT has ran it today, I feel pretty good that the Rams can take some time off and get some yardage. And if they score even a field goal, that'll put them up by 2 possessions, which probably ices the game. Keyword is probably. IT only gets 2 to start the drive. Second and 8. IT with the first down, I think. Yeah, he got 9. IT has to have like 7 or 8 catches at this point. 9 for 59. 9 catches. I know that's not a lot of yards per catch, but DJ's really trusted him as he fights for 1. Most importantly here, the clock is ticking quickly. Under 4:15 now left to go. Short gain for Latu. All right, 3rd and 6. This is kind of a big deal. If the Rams don't get it, then things can get interesting. DJ hit as he throws. I think they got it by the skin of their teeth. Yeah, they did. Oh, that was close. Donovan Peoples-Jones fighting for the first down. He barely got it. Now under 3:15 now. Back to Latu. And he got it. Okay. The Rams are moving it well. The Bats have the number 9 defense in the league. Their defense has been terrible today. The Bats are, in fact, not in a good spot. You would be correct about that. Now it's really chew clock time. This is where IT's going to... Okay, maybe not. Maybe not on this play. DJ is sacked by BJ Hill. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. They should not have thrown the ball there. I don't know why they did that. Now on 2nd and 20, you can run it. You still probably should. But do you expect to get 20 yards on 2 run plays? I mean, it's possible. I don't know if I'd say it's likely. Flag. I think that's going to be a hold. So now it's going to be 2nd and 30. So it looks like barring something crazy, yeah, 2nd and 28. Barring something crazy, Austin probably is going to get the ball back. Unless we have some big passing play or IT just goes berserk on one play. IT gets it. Doesn't gain much. 3rd down and like 24. I would not be surprised if they throw it. Honestly, I don't think it'd be the worst call. I don't know if I would throw it, but okay, they will run it. And they get, like, 2. So Austin will get the ball back. They're going to have probably a little bit under 100 seconds and 1 timeout. This is definitely doable. They're probably not going to start with great field position, though. And they need a touchdown. This isn't like the Vikings drive at the end of the game against the Giants where all we needed was a field goal. That was close. Would have ran a screenplay. Yeah, screenplay would have been fine. Screens inconsistently work in this game, but when they work, they can be real good. It's time for the defense to make a play. The Bats started the fourth quarter down by 13. Now they can win the game. They still need a lot, but they have a shot. And that's not a good start. Nice hit by Harrison Smith. They have to use this timeout strategically.